Can you hear me better now?
There you are.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, perfect. How are you guys doing tonight after all the activations?
Tired from being up too early, but I got a little nap in.
Okay, good. You were so aligned with the time you were awake, though.
Crazy. I got so many downloads. I was just taking notes.
I love that. It's probably some gold. Do you ever go back and read all your journals?
Absolutely.
Me too. They're filled with gold. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen.
Where's my little button? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I'm not.
All right. Welcome to night 3, everybody. If you're just joining us for the first time tonight, welcome. I'm so excited for you guys to catch up on the other 2 nights. They were some really great activations. But welcome to the third
Coming up already? Oh,
and
sorry.
final night. We've made it. We're here. I am so excited. I wanted to start off the night just like we did last night and open up this space for anyone if they wanted to share about last night's activation or any thoughts that came up through any of the journaling exercises. Go ahead and either come off mute or drop it in the chat.
Hello, can I put my voice into the space, please?
Yes, of course.
It's Christy from Tulum.
Hello.
Hi. So thank you for reading the poem last night. It's not published. It was a channel after doing a couple sessions with some very powerful women who later in their life got hit sideways by a couple of them got hit sideways by a couple of narcissists and
Mm.
are have been struggling, and I've been there in my life, and it just flowed through me. And the magic of the poem and what you had channeled last night in the activation was just so profound that I put it there. And when you read it, it it hadn't been spoken out loud, and you
Mm.
spoke it out loud, and it just rippled out. And I was just shocked to hear you speaking it. It was just put there just because someone had spoken into the group, and it resonated, and your words and your activation, it just was so aligned. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. And my smudge is burning and my candles are lit and I'm here. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I feel so honored and special to have had the opportunity to read that. It was truly beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Anyone
Yeah.
else? All right. Well, we'll get started then. We've got a lot to go through. Tonight is the embodiment and initiation stage of this 3-part series. So I'm really excited to get to this. You're not here to seek permission. You're here to lead. I want to remind you all that you've already been given everything that you need to step into your full power, even before we started this retreat. Everything resides within you. You know, sometimes we wait for validation, and it really just causes further delays. I could give you so many stories and examples on this in particular, even recently. I recently left a job. It just hadn't been aligned for months. And while I hadn't gone, it was like a job that I picked up as needed. You know, I still had those energetic cords attached. And the moment I released them, it actually opened up so much abundance for me that I wasn't even expecting. So, you know, we wait for these validations, and it just creates further delays when all we really need to do is go within and ask ourselves. We have every single answer we could possibly need within our higher self. And the world needs each and every one of your unique energies and your unique medicine that you bring to the table, especially now more than ever. And that was really my hope in hosting this 3-day retreat, was to awaken everybody on a deeper level. You know, tonight we're going to focus on our intuition. This is one of my favorite things to get to play with as far as my own services, is to do an activation in the third eye. So I'm really excited for that. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. So what does it mean to embody this priestess path? What's the point of all of this? You know, this is so we stand in our power. This is, you know, a path in which we are certain we are a force to be reckoned with. The priestess doesn't second guess her gifts. She just moves with sovereignty, trust, and devotion. She walks between the worlds, channels the divine, and really moves as the conduit between the 5D and the 3D worlds. So again, tonight we're here to activate that, your intuition, your spiritual gifts, your purpose, your ability to channel messages on a deeper level. My goal is, no matter where you're at, if you're starting, you know, fresh and you see colors, or, you know, you talk to spirits on the other side, for your gifts to deepen in one way or the other. These codes live within your body, and this is what you did as a priestess all those years ago. So we're just going to remember, just like we have the last 2 nights, all these codes, we're going to get them activated. We're going to do a little ritual, and really integrate these codes into your DNA. We're going to enter the Akashic Records. If you can't tell, that's my favorite place to do my energy work. So we're going to go back in, we're going to activate these codes, recall the gifts, we're going to meet your future self, and then really illuminate the pathway and open it up for you to take this medicine and lead with it, and really find your authenticity within it, to be able to share this with your peers, with your clients, you know, with the people around you. As I mentioned at the start of this, we impact people just by simple brushing of the shoulder and that quick little energetic exchange. So the more people that are awakened to their gifts and using this power for the greater good, the better our society will be as a whole. I really like to think of it as going back to Lemuria. That's where I really feel like this, I don't want to say perfect world exists, but perfect world exists. So we're going to go ahead and start the activation. I'm going to test the sound and video. I really want to make sure that everyone can hear. All right, can you hear both my sound, both the music and the sound of my voice? Is one louder than the other? And you guys can hear my voice good? Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead and start to settle in to the surface beneath you, closing your eyes, getting comfortable. Just really connecting to your breath. Breathing in slowly and deeply. Big exhale, just as deep. Feel your body relax as your breath deepens. With each inhale, you draw in golden light. With each exhale, you release all that is not in alignment. Allow yourself to sink deeper into a state of peace and surrender. You're about to enter a golden sanctum of remembrance, a place where the whispers of your soul's ancient journey echo through the corridors of time. Just continue to breathe deeply, surrendering to the unfolding of your highest destiny. We call upon the luminous line of priestesses who have come before us, the oracles, the healers, the keepers of the sacred mysteries. We summon the divine goddesses, Isis, Sekhmet, Hathor, Mary Magdalene. We invite the priestesses who walk this earth now, the ones who have yet to awaken, and those who will rise in the generations to come. We call in our ancestors, our spirit guides, our loved ones beyond the veil. May they gather around us now, weaving a golden circle of protection and power, reminding you you are never alone. We are held by the wisdom of every age. Take a big deep breath in as you breathe in this truth. Feel their presence. Feel the lineage flowing through you. You are a part of this sacred web. And now we journey deeper. The veil between the worlds softens. You stand before an ancient archway, adorned with golden hieroglyphics. An entrance to the Akashic Temple of the Priestesses. You enter this beautiful golden temple to see its walls illuminated with shifting hieroglyphics, each symbol alive, a portal to forgotten wisdom. Rose petals cascade from the ceiling, and the scent of sacred oils linger in the air. A circular pool of crystalline water lies at the temple's center, reflecting the cosmos itself. This is the living record of your soul's journey. The priestess guardian gestures for you to step forward. As you gaze into the sacred water, Visions begin to surface. Flashes of past lifetimes. Sacred initiations. Moments of divine service and power. Take a few moments to fully immerse yourself in these revelations. What do you see? What do you feel? Breathe them in. Let them reawaken in your cells, like embers reigniting into the divine flame. The door before you swings open. Go ahead and step through. The priestess guardian leads you to the center of the temple, where a grand Lemurian quartz crystal bed awaits. The surface glows with prismatic light, humming with ancient energy. You lay upon it, beginning to surrender to its embrace. The crystalline structure attunes to your unique frequency, amplifying the codes of wisdom and sovereignty locked within your DNA. Above you, priestess guides from across time and dimension gather in a circle. They begin to chant a sacred incantation, weaving spells of activation, protection, and remembrance. Their voices merge in a celestial symphony. The energy around you intensifies. A stream of golden light descends from the heavens, entering through your crown, spiraling through your chakras, illuminating every part of your being. You notice that spot between your eyebrows glowing bright. You allow this light to activate your gifts, your purpose, and your place in this world. Suddenly, the priestesses begin to speak one by one. Priestess Isis appears, her wings enveloping you in divine protection. Her voice resonates through your heart. You are the weaver of magic, the keeper of sacred alchemy. Remember your power to transform and create from the void. Rise, Sovereign One. Sekhmet steps forward, her fierce eyes blazing with golden fire. You are the flame of courage, the embodiment of divine justice. I ignite your warrior spirit. Walk with fearless purpose. Hathor follows her presence, gentle and nurturing. You are the temple of love, the vessel of divine joy. Dance to the rhythm of your heart. Create beauty wherever you go. Mary Magdalene stands before you, her hands glowing with healing light. You are the rose of compassion, the bridge between worlds. Embrace your sacred sexuality and divine wisdom. Lead with grace. The priestesses of Sirius gather around you, radiating celestial light. You are the star seed, the cosmic traveler. We awaken your remembrance of the sacred mysteries. You are the guardian of divine knowledge. The priestesses of Atlantis encircle you, their robes shimmering with crystalline hues. You are the master of manifestation, the architect of reality. We restore your gifts of creation and wisdom. Shape your destiny with clarity. The priestess of Lumeria emerge, surrounded by vibrant flora and crystalline waters. You are the keeper of harmony, the guardian of Gaia's heart. We awaken your gifts of healing, intuition, and unity consciousness. Flow with love and ease. Your body begins to vibrate with newfound frequency. You are the embodiment of divine remembrance. You are the priestess activated and reborn. Take a few moments to allow this activation to settle into every cell of your being. You feel the codes unlocking, the priestess codes of power, a remembrance of your divine sovereignty and mastery. The priestess codes of wisdom, a deep knowing, an unshakable trust in your intuition and soul gifts. The priestess codes of sovereignty, a reclamation of your energy, boundaries, and sacred path. Your body vibrates with newfound frequency. You are the embodiment of divine remembrance. The priestess guardian leads you to the crystalline poles within the temple. The water shimmers with liquid light, singing the ancient hymns of creation. You step into the sacred water, filling it envelop you with divine purification. The priestesses of Lumeria guide you into a gentle baptism, their chants harmonizing with the water's vibration. As the crystalline liquid touches your skin, you feel layers of limitation, fear, doubt, unworthiness dissolve. You are cleansed. You are reborn. From the water's depths, you hear a voice, a a resonance that speaks to your soul. It asks you, which lineage do you feel the deepest connection to? Where do you feel the most resonance? Take a moment to tune in. Is it with Isis, the alchemist, Sekhmet, the warrior, Hathor, the nurturer, Mary Magdalene, the bridge? Or do you feel the call of the cosmic wisdom of Sirius, the crystalline magic of Atlantis, or the harmonious love of Lemuria? Whichever resonates for you, allow yourself to connect with their energy, envisioning a cord, one from your end and one from theirs, allowing their energy to flow deeply within you and integrate. This is your lineage. This is your sacred path. Allow these codes of wisdom to fill your soul. From the radiance of the golden light, a figure steps forward. It is you, but from a future timeline. A version of yourself fully embodying the priestess path. She radiates confidence, wisdom, sacred authority. She kneels beside you, placing her hand over your heart. A transmission begins to flow between you. A knowing, a message for your path ahead. Listen closely. What does she tell you? What guidance does she offer? Let her words embed into your consciousness, a divine contract between your present and future self. Take a few moments to integrate her wisdom. As you receive her guidance, the golden temple begins to shimmer, preparing to dissolve. The activation is complete, but its energy will remain within you, unfolding in divine timing. The priestess guardian steps forward once more, her eyes gleaming with pride. She hands you a single rose as a symbol of your activation of the sacred path that you now walk. As you prepare to return, she speaks the final incantation. By the sacred flame of the priestess line, through time and space, this power is mine. Awakened codes in golden light, I walk this path, sovereign and bright. A golden vortex spirals around you, lifting you from the Lemurian quartz bed. Your body is once more electrified as the codes begin to integrate deeper one last time. Once these codes have fully and completely integrated back into your body, you're led back through the temple's luminous halls, back through the ancient doorway, back into your room, into your body. Your breath deepens. Your fingers and toes stir. You return activated. Take a few final deep breaths, letting the energy settle. Opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys feeling? You guys are welcome to come off chat or type in the, I'm sorry, come off mute or type in the chat your experience. I know it's such a magical place to go to, right? I could stay in there all day too. All right, just some integration questions. You got a pen and a paper, just want to think and ponder on them. Which priestess lineage resonated with me the most, and what messages or emotions surfaced during that connection? The next question is, what gifts or wisdom did I recall? And how can I begin to embody them in my daily life? I'm just going to go through them and let you journal on them for a few moments at your own pace. What did my future self reveal to me? And how can I take aligned action to step into that version of myself? How did the water baptism and crystalline pool experience shift my energy? What old patterns or beliefs were released? What does walking the priestess pathway look like for me? How can I honor this sacred calling moving forward? Go ahead and just take a few moments and allow this experience to integrate. Just put that pen to paper. Maybe just close your eyes and think on these. I'll give you guys just a few moments. Just a few more moments. If anyone wants to come off mute and share or drop their thoughts in the chat, any thoughts about tonight or any revelations about the last couple nights? I'm gonna go ahead and open it up.
Hello.
Um,
I definitely feel like I'm still coming down a little bit, but the thing that, oh my God, there's a lot that happened. That was very powerful. For the priestess lineage part, I really felt like I couldn't choose, or like I felt like I connected to all of them. If that makes sense, and I'm not really sure what that means or how that's even going to play out, but that was a very big thing it was almost as if I've lived lives as a priestess of all of them before, and now it's all accumulating in this lifetime. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Yeah, lots of like synchronicities, lots of clicking it all together. I drew some cards again before we did this, and so much of what was in my card reading. I also did a bunch of like automatic writing last night. There's so much that you said in your script that like showed up. Like I got the void card in my star seed awakening, and then star ancestors, and it's all about hidden secrets and lost wisdom and bringing that back, as well as the reassurance of the golden light. But there is this energy very much of like soul retrievals of all of those pieces coming back together. I feel like there's so much more I want to say, but oh my goodness, I'm gonna look at my little. Oh, you said something about a weaver of magic, and that was like one of the first things that I wrote in my writing yesterday, all about Isis and crystals and light codes, and my older self put light codes in my third eye and my heart space. That's something that I'm only just really starting to discover. I've written a bunch, but I don't quite know what it means yet. So we're gonna figure that out. But it was good confirmation that I'm on the right path, having her do that for me. Yeah, just really beautiful and really powerful. And I feel like there's a lot of information still yet to come and make sense. But yeah, just wanted to share that.
I love that. I think it's a common misconception because when I first started this path, I kind of had this idea like it's like a sorority and you can only pick one sort of thing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's not the case. Like you can be from so many lineages, and I love how you phrase that. I had never connected that dots, but like I really resonate with what you're saying in
Yeah.
that it's like this is a lifetime where they all come together,
Mhm.
right? So that makes
Well,
so much sense.
especially with oh right, especially with everything that's happening in the world with this. Well, I personally believe that our planet is I don't like the word ascension, I really don't, but like moving into the next, like moving into a higher frequency, just more love, more light, and almost like Atlantis and Lemuria are gonna come back to Earth, you know? So like
Yeah.
that huge theme for me, especially in this past year, kind of just learning about it and being like, okay, like does this resonate with my personal journey? Does this feel good? Does this information feel true in my body? And the answer is always yes. I'm like, okay, gotta roll with it. But yeah, it's all very interesting. This lifetime feels very important, which is a bit intimidating, but you know what? We're just gonna take it one day at a time and see where it
Totally.
goes.
Totally. We're here at this exact moment for that reason. And I think it is like a mass collection of our gifts from all these lifetimes coming together because we need all that like superpower, so to speak. So
Mhm.
I think that energy is really prominent, and that's part of why I'm on this mission to help awaken as many people as possible and form a little like army of light, so to speak.
Real, all of us being our divine warrior. I actually got the divine warrior card earlier today as I was doing my journaling from the integration yesterday. So I was like, ah, yes, of course.
I love
Terrifying,
that.
but here we're gonna do it anyways.
That's perfect. So aligned with tonight. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Oh,
sharing.
of course.
All right, let's look at the chat. Esther says, my cat must love the priestess energy. Every night he's been here meowing and purring through the activation. I love that because cats are just such magical creatures. And I always have this interaction with one of my old mentors, and her cat never comes around, but for whatever reason, every time we have a session, there he is. So cats their purrs especially are their own frequency, and they have the ability to heal us. So I love that you got double the healing in this. Let's see. Crystal said she felt that way too. I feel like so many relate to that, just like all of them really resonate, and they all have their own power. I think it's fun to work with each of them individually. I feel like we tend to lean more towards like one over the other based off what we need in that moment. They're all there around us and easily accessible at any point in time, but sometimes we need the strength of one over the other at that particular moment in what we're going through. So yeah, but Sekhmet was strongest for me. I love that. I love that. Amy said Isis came for me. She said I had already written down what she wanted me to know in my journaling this morning. She said gifts aren't meant to be hoarded, so it's time to start being seen. Yes, you are a magical being. You are so magical. I love this. I'm with her. I second this. Let's see, I connect to all of them too. We can draw from them all, but I feel one will take the lead to weave, as the Empress is all four queens who has the favor and assistance of the goddesses. Yes, that's perfect way to sum it up and to end that there. I hope that this really opened your eyes to see that we started this retreat off by talking about being one consciousness and being connected to everything out there. And I hope that this, especially this last night activation, really showed you that you are a piece of every one of these priestesses. They live within you, little bits and pieces, and just as powerful as you think they are, that power is held within you. So I really hope that you guys have all gotten something out of this the last 3 days. If you joined us tonight, make sure you catch the replays. I'm going to be sending out an email tomorrow that will have all the replays in one email for you guys to have in one spot. I'm also going to be recording these activations just as voice audio so that you can take them with you on the go. You can listen to them, whenever you want, and you don't have to listen to this whole course. You can just go straight to the meditations and the activations, because I would love it if you guys used them again and got, more out of them. These are meant to be the kind of activations that you can do at any point in time and still get something out of it. I started this by saying that no matter where your gifts are, we can always deepen and grow them. So I really hope that you'll use them. And that's why I've decided to send them a recording. So I'll get that off to you guys probably towards the end of next week once I get them all recorded. I'm really excited about that. Shelby said so many new creative ideas downloading into my consciousness since Friday. What a powerful time taking action on them now. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't want this to end. I'm officially launching my 3-month container, which is the Priestess Codes. If you guys felt like you got something out of this, you want to go deeper, I would love to journey with you deeper. I have created, this is like the best container I have to date. I'm so excited to bring this to life. It really is a sacred initiation, and it's really these 3 days on steroids with custom activations coming from every single one of these priestesses, because like we were talking about, we're connected to them all differently. We're also working with Medusa in here and really embodying that divine feminine, that magnetism, and really diving into Egypt, Atlantis, Lemuria, Sirius, all these different places. So this is for anyone feeling stuck, anyone feeling like they're here for more, anyone that has this ancient knowing within their soul that they're here to be a healer, a mystic, and the bridge between worlds. I'm just so excited about this. I can't even believe that this is coming to life. We're going to have 12 weeks of powerful activations, teachings, exclusive live energy transmissions. We'll have a Telegram group very similar to the one we have now. We'll do energy work, we'll do subconscious reprogramming, we will do more past life regression, and then you'll have access to all of this for the duration of the life of the program. So I really hope that you guys consider joining me. I'm going to be picking a winner tomorrow in the Telegram group for one person to win an entire expenses covered, the whole 12 weeks. So the entire program, I'm really excited to give one of you that opportunity and come a little deeper with me. So take tonight, integrate, share your wins, share your thoughts, share your comments, share your experience. If there's anything you want to chat about privately, if you have more questions, I'm happy to dive in with you in the DMs as well if you want a little bit more one-on-one. Early bird pricing through March 1st is going to be $29.97. After March 1st, it's going to go up to $3,333. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to see who's going to join me in this container. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, or questions before we hop off, I would love to hear them. If not, I'm wishing you guys all the very best night, enjoying that 222 energy. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being a part of this real special event. Sending you all so many blessings. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.